Hey, what's up guys, Davis here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the Tecno Camon 17 in a still worth it video, right? So is this phone still worth buying like 2 months later after it was released, right? So roughly 2 months after it was released. I want to keep this video short because I've overly reviewed this device, and yeah, at this point it's no longer even interesting to me myself, but I'll just give you guys a report. I want to keep it short, as short as possible. Right, starting out with this display. Okay, no, let's start out with the body. So the body has held up really nicely. So it's made of plastic and all that. I haven't really gotten many scratches or anything, and the cover has also held up nicely. Hasn't changed color yet, you know. That's one common occurrence, like with these covers, you know. Usually turn color and start looking weird. These are colorless cases that come in the box. Yeah, and I'm actually not a fan of them. I usually buy custom cases for them. Yeah, right. So the body has held up nicely. I don't have any scratches or anything. I haven't gotten any issues with the body here. Right. So talking about the the display. The display, basically nothing much has changed about it, but I'll say that the display on this is, I've already started one gripe with it. The fact that it's 720p. And that hasn't changed, you know. The things that you can get used to by 720p, the applications that you open and you realize that, oh no, it's not all that good, you know. It has 90 hertz and all that, but to me, yeah, I've already said it. I don't like the 720p on it. I think that's one of the biggest cons for me when it comes to this device. To this day, 2 months later, still, yeah, I'm not so happy about the 720p display right there. So yeah, but otherwise I would say that it's an okay phone right there. The display is just fine if you can look past the 720p. I haven't really got any issues with it, just fine. Maybe the other thing I can talk about is the brightness. It's not all that bright. If you're outside there, not expected to get all the bright and all that. So yeah, I'm going to be answering the question of whether you should still get this phone at the end. Yeah, as many other phones have been released. Yeah, so the other thing that I want to talk about is maybe it's performance, right? So the performance on this is quite good, I would say, for its price and category. The Helio G85 is sufficient. You can play some games and smoothly without any issues whatsoever. The likes of pace and whatnot, full graphic settings, and you won't really experience any like frame drops or anything if you're not gaming for all that long. So yeah, I've done gaming reviews for this device. You can be linking them in the description right there. And yeah, the other thing I want to talk about is the camera. So the camera on this, okay, I would say they are fine, but I think the one issue that I experienced over time is the placement of this camera here is kind of a disadvantage. The fact that it's on the side, you know, like it causes it to expose images wrongly, especially when you're taking images like in tricky lighting situations, like outside when the sun is really bright. The fact that this camera is placed like to the side and you're taking, like, let's say for example, you're taking a landscape image or photo of yourself, okay, self, whatever, it's going to look really weird. It's going to be exposed weirdly, and yeah, that's kind of a disturbance. So that's one thing I didn't really like about that. Otherwise, the camera is just average. The main 48 megapixels, the rest of them are not really what we're talking about at all whatsoever. Yeah, so the cameras, I say they're fine, other than that issue with the placement of this selfie camera, which I'm not really happy about. Right? So the other thing that I'll be talking about are the speakers on this. The speakers on this are really, no, they're not really good. So it has a single firing speaker at the bottom, and it's really teeny, no bass, not really lively. So yeah, I would say it's not really the best experience when it comes to the speakers. Yeah, over those 2 months, yeah, I would say that I haven't had the best experience with this. It's not the best for media consumption, to be frankly honest. Maybe if you're going to use it with earphones or something of that sort, but the speaker on the phone itself is not really that good. And then the software, that's another issue that I found with this device. So it comes with a lot of bloatware. Okay, most of it you can uninstall, but it's really disturbing. The fact that you have to keep on checking on it, like it keeps on returning those pop-ups. Oh, you have to update this, you have to update that, and then the palm store and all that, there is returning all sorts of notifications. Really annoying. It has a lot of bloatware. So yeah, if you had to get this phone, I think you should get a custom launcher like Nova Launcher or something like that. You have a better experience altogether. So that's one thing I'll say. The software on this, the iOS is not really all that good. Yeah. And then the other thing I'll talk about is the battery life. The battery life is really good on this. Even after all this time, I'll say the battery is solid, no problems there. And the charging speed is just average. Being a 5000 mAh battery, you're going to get the charge up like in under 2 hours. And yeah, I think that's not a big deal for most people, because this battery will get you through the day, no issues whatsoever. Right there. So yeah, I think that's basically it for the long-term review. Is this still worth buying? In my opinion, I think there are better options. Like the Infinix Note 10 is a better option for myself. If I was to pick between this and the Infinix Note 10, I'll go for the Infinix Note 10. They are just about the same price as I speak. And the other phone has a bigger display with a 1080p. The 1080p word, yeah, 1080p display, very nice. It's that bigger, but yeah, I think it's a better option. Better phone, in my opinion. If I was to choose between them, I'd have to get the other phone right there. But otherwise, if you had to set to this, you can still get it. It's not a bad device by any means, but I believe you can get better from the Infinix Note 10. Yeah, that's my take on that. But otherwise, I'll say it's a good phone. I haven't really had any major issues with it. Been solid all along, and it's still an okay phone. For daily tasks and all that, you're going to be okay. You're not going to have any issues whatsoever. Yeah, so that's basically it for this review, guys. If you ended up liking what you're seeing, give me a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, please help me subscribe. I'll be grateful. Thank you for watching.